Elon Musk announces big upcoming changes on Twitter and says he will completely transform the platform. According to Elon, Twitter will eventually become X, the everything app. However, there is a problem. Twitter has just accused Musk of manipulating this legal process. According to Twitter, Musk just wants to delay the trial and in reality does not want to buy the platform. Consequently, Twitter is not accepting this new proposal from Elon. With that, Twitter provided evidence of why they think this way after requesting information from banks that should fund this purchase. Moreover, a few banks that supposedly are funding this transaction came out and surprised everyone with their statements. This is a very interesting situation, so let's explain it. According to previous remarks by Elon Musk, he unveiled a new product called X, the Everything app, as a result of his agreement to acquire Twitter. That platform will be comparable to WeChat, China's super app. Musk has openly praised Tencent Holdings Limited's app, which began as a messaging program and has expanded into a tiny internet that is used daily by more than 900 million Chinese citizens. In order to make Twitter more successful in the US, Elon stated that it should model WeChat and TikTok. So, this is what Musk wants, and that's why he accepted to buy Twitter. But, as we found out, the Twitter board is not accepting his offer. The trial between Elon Musk and Twitter, which was set to begin on October the 17th, has been put on hold. Judge Kathleen McCormack approved the Musk side's request for a delay, pending the completion of Musk's acquisition of Twitter. This allows Elon to have time to fund his $44 billion purchase of the social media network. Musk was expected to be questioned as part of the preparations for the trial, which was set to begin on October the 17th. However, according to a court document, the trial has been rescheduled for October the 28th to allow for the completion of a settlement. The judge's ruling stated that if Musk, the world's richest person, would not close by the October 28th deadline of 5 p.m. EDT, she would set a trial for November. However, here is a problem. Twitter shocked everyone when they claimed that this move from Elon was just a lie and that Elon does not want to buy Twitter, he just wants to delay the trial. So, to put it simply, Twitter does not trust Elon. Twitter, in a court filing, had urged the court to reject Musk's request, calling it an opportunity to cause more harm and delay. The stay was issued despite the attorneys for Twitter pleading with the judge not to take Musk's statement seriously. In a letter to McCormack, Twitter's lawyer, Kevin Shannon, stated that on the eve of the trial, the defendants proclaimed they intended to close after all. Twitter's concerns about Musk's seriousness were based on his previous hesitancy to buy the company and allegations of fraud. The company claimed that the defendants had also pursued increasingly improbable claims and repeatedly requested to postpone the trial on the merits to enforce the merger agreement. The unexpected change came weeks before the two parties were scheduled to appear in court. Musk was due to testify in court on October the 17th. Still, his deposition was postponed by mutual consent. Musk agreed to pay the fee he had proposed months ago in a letter to the corporation before attempting to back out of the transaction. That was a complete 180 for Musk, who had spent months suing Twitter to get out of the deal. He argued, among other things, that Twitter overstated the number of genuine users on its site. Musk's attorney stated in the letter that he intended to proceed with the acquisition, awaiting the fund's availability and the resolution of the court battle. A Twitter spokesperson said the company had received the offer, adding that the company's aim is to conclude the acquisition at the $54.20 per share, the amount Musk pledged in April. However, even though the deal is not completely done, the social media group wants Musk to pay up and end any potential delays in court proceedings. The apparent victory for Twitter propelled its stock up more than 20% to more than $52 a share. However, the value stayed less than the takeover price, indicating that investors remained skeptical that the deal would be completed. Later, Musk tweeted that purchasing Twitter is supposed to be a catalyst for the development of X, the Everything app. Twitter shares, which closed the day down 3.7% at $49.39, rebounded 1% after hours as investors felt relieved following days of uncertainty. Musk has stated that he hopes to finalize his acquisition of Twitter by the end of October, but Twitter will not take yes for an answer. In a court filing, he stated that the social media platform expressed reservations about the theoretical prospect of a future failure to get debt financing to fund the transaction. Twitter claimed that it did not believe the offer would be fulfilled. Twitter does not believe in Musk. The court presiding over the lawsuit gave the two parties until October the 28th to reach an agreement, agreeing to hold legal proceedings at Musk's request. Musk stated that litigation was no longer relevant after announcing that he was ready to proceed with the original takeover proposal upon the transfer of funds and the termination of the legal battle. Musk's attorneys stated in a filing that there is no basis for an expedited trial to compel defendants to do what they are already doing. However, Twitter will not accept yes as a response. Instead, surprisingly, they have insisted on continuing with this case, putting the acquisition in danger and gambling with the interests of their investors. Twitter stated in its filing in Delaware Chancery Court that it opposed the suspension of action. It stated that it did not believe Musk's statements, adding that one bank involved in financing the transaction testified that it had gotten no notification from Musk about plans to proceed. Defendants may and should close next week, according to the corporation. However, Twitter is entitled to a day in court until the defendants agree to close as needed. Twitter said in its complaint that Musk was concerned about the sum he committed to pay following a dramatic drop in the value of tech stocks, notably Tesla, the electric vehicle firm he heads and the source of most of his wealth. Musk stated in a court statement that banks are cooperating to fund the transaction, but that he needs more time. He suggested that a little postponement was preferable to the months that a trial and appeal would take. At the same time, a corporate official for a lending bank claimed that Musk has yet to submit a borrowing notification and has not expressed his intention to close. Musk has generated $15.4 billion this year by selling Tesla shares and is relying on huge investors for a portion of the funding. This has prompted questions about whether he'll sell more of the electric vehicle manufacturer's stock to fund the acquisition. Suppose Elon Musk and Twitter can resolve their legal disputes within the coming days. In that case, he will take control of Twitter shortly. Furthermore, so much of the talk regarding Musk's plans for Twitter has been focused on his controversial statements. Inadequate attention has been devoted to his desire to transform Twitter into a super app like China's wildly successful WeChat, where you can bank, book flights, hail rides, order food, shop online, pay bills, schedule appointments, send messages, and handle other web-dependent complexities of modern lifestyle. Turning Twitter into this customized operating system makes sense as a commercial proposition. It also explains Musk's $44 billion vow to acquire it. It's not worth that much money as a standalone social media app. Moreover, there was a chance that the legal action set for a hearing for the end of October would not only damage Twitter's brand reputation, but also harm Musk's standing in the market for erratic behavior. That's it for today. Subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell